Now compared to when you came in, the symptoms that related to the image on the left, you had pretty big leg pain, you had headaches,
The shooting pain down my left shoulder and arm.
That's exactly what that shows, actually. You're looking at a fair amount of inflammation in that area here, here, and then of course down in the lumbar spine.
I am a retired federal law enforcement officer and currently a Firearms and Tactics Instructor here in Florida. I'm also a patient of Dr. Barcomb's here at Westcoast Spine Center. What brought me here is I've actually have had back pain and spinal pain since roughly, believe it or not, 1984. I was involved in a rock climbing accident. Actually, I was told I would never walk again. So I've been living with pain my whole life. I was in the military. I've been doing a lot of things physically. I was law enforcement. And I could never really get past some of my back pain. So having said that, one particular week I was in excruciating pain and I was at my buddy's house. I couldn't even swim. So my buddy told me again about the Gonstead method. I looked it up, found Dr. Barcomb, made an appointment. He checked me out thoroughly. He took x-rays. He did something with thermographics. You can actually tell by the heat signatures on my back what swelling might be, where they wouldn't be. Then he went over those x-rays with me and explained to me specifically what needed to be done, what was wrong, what looked wrong. I figured it would just be, I'd come in, he'd just crack my back, whatever the case might be. And he was thorough. I have to say the first meeting was just an hour of just evaluation.
Well, as you can see, Howard, this is your original x-rays. We originally started here. You had an antalgic curve to the right here in the lumbar spine, and we're looking at a slightly flattened lordotic curve as well in the lumbar spine. Coming up here, originally you had a very flat cervical curve, although your discs are pretty well maintained. Loss of disc space here and here, but generally not so bad.
And then he showed step by step what he was going to do on a regular basis. And it consists of 3 different procedures to ensure that my back and my lower back and my neck at that point was feeling better. When I first started with Dr. Barcomb, I was coming here 3 times a week. Then I went to 2. Now I'm only here once a week. And it's fantastic. In terms of preventive, I think it would be a great idea because it would actually help align everything before it even becomes an issue. He does great work with ensuring that he does specifically what you need and nothing more.
Easy schmeezy here, big boy. Easy right there. Yeah, relax your left shoulder right there. Now, considering the nature of this, that's it. That's it. There you go. Yeah. I have a pair of pants just like that. Yes, I do. We're using the leg like this because it's better traction and a better leverage point.
Again, if someone's in back pain or someone's recently been in an accident, I would actually say go call up Dr. Barcomb, especially if you live in the Sarasota area or the surrounding area. Come in, see Dr. Barcomb, let him evaluate you, let him see what you could do. He'll give you a straightforward answer, he'll work with you, and he'll give you a step-by-step prognosis about what's going on.